Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Craftadia. I am going to give this a shot. I'm not sure how well it's going to work. I put it in the comments and YouTube that my internet is completely screwed. My new one, which is supposed to be the better one, is completely out. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's been out all day long. So I had to go back to my old one, which is a hotspot. And anyone that's been watching me for a while has known that I really don't like the hotspot. But it's a shame that the hotspot is better than the new one right now. I don't know, go figure. But I did start digging out down here. What did I do up here? Nothing. Okay. So I started digging out down here. Nothing exciting, just digging out more. You can see my hole extended down there. I got a big hole. Alright, anyway, that goes down that way, and I started digging out basically in that corner over there, down there. And I am taking it down further than what I normally would, just for... I want to take a look at... I'll probably dig out this spot here. From here over. That way I can do some testing and different things like that and see how much space I actually need, because I want cactus and I also need bamboo, which we all know bamboo can go to the heights of the world. No, not quite that high, but it can go fairly decently high. I almost fell down the stairs. What's the point of taking a bubble elevator if you just fall down the stairs? Were you some drunk? Maybe. Whoa, I can't even climb the ladder. Maybe I am drunk. I don't know. Okay, so let's go out here, because the bamboo is actually, I have some out here. There's actually some down there too, and I can go down there and yoink some of that if I absolutely have to. But if nothing else, I can always get more planted in here, and you can tell that I had just dug this up not too long ago. I tore it all down. Just because I was up here and I was running around. So no other reason other than that. So let's go to the Mad Shop. And we'll take a look real quick at the mall. I've done a little bit more work. I want to make sure everything's still looking fairly decent. I think the advertisement's gone. I put 3 days on it, and man, it goes faster than what you think. But anyway, there we go. I finished both sides. I finished both sides in this one coming down. So once both sides are in, it does actually look halfway decent. And both Mama Bear and Listerworks said that they like the dark oak wood like that and not the stripped. So I am going to be switching that out. Thankfully, because I didn't really like that. It didn't strike me as all that well, because I think oak actually looks better stripped. And maybe, let's see, do I have any oak in here? Yes, I do. Alright. There's oak. Well, actually, here's oak strip log there, so I can use that. That's what I... Ooh, God, I slammed it in my face. That's what I used for the pillar going up. But I think that actually looks better than that. I don't know why. It just does. But I'm not using oak up there. I'm using dark oak, which makes a big difference. What did I just throw in there? Come here. It's my shovel. Alright, so, let's see here. Oh, Listerworks. Remember the big thing you gave me? This is all that's left. Yeah, you can go through glass quick in here, buddy. But yeah, everything that you see from here, there to there, and everything up there is what Listerworks gave me in that chest. So it did actually cover quite a bit of an area. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I thank you for that, because I do have some at my house. Probably about maybe half a double chest, so a single chest worth. Which I'm still kind of cooking stuff up and stuff like that. But yeah, there's still quite a bit that needs to be done. and I wouldn't have been able to get this far without his help. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you. So now I just need to start working on the rest of this, and you can see here I went ahead and put the lighting all the way around on the top of the thing, and I need to put the dark oak stripping along the sides there, and then here is this is where this will be the next one going up and over this way. So I'll do that. I'll get all that set up essentially before I really put any more glass in. I don't know why I grabbed the glass, probably because I forgot what I was doing, which is highly likely. Last time I recorded this, I was so super tired, it wasn't even funny. I'm surprised that I actually stayed upright when I was up there, because I tell you what, man, I was falling asleep, and it was late at night, and I get up super early because I don't know if I mentioned this on here before, but with the coronavirus, my grandkids, the schooling is all screwed up, just like every place else in the country. But where I live, it's even doubly screwed up because people are retards out here. I don't know, they can't figure out what they're doing. It kind of makes me half sad about what we're allowing our kids to go into because the teachers suck. But anyway, you get all of this. Yeah. So yeah, the coronavirus thing has really screwed up this whole process of going to school, and so since I was off anyway, because I took the deal from work and left their sorry butts, and I wanted to stay home and do some of this, I shouldn't have took out those yet, but anyway, let's put these in. There we go. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to go sideways on that. I went all kinds of willy wonky. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to have to... I can get it from here. Okay, but yeah, with the grandkids and the schooling and the coronavirus, the schools are not back full-time yet because they can't figure it out. The teachers want their time off. They say that's not why they do it. It is why they do it. They go, instead of 5 days a week, they go 4 days a week, and they stagger how they go. In other words, like I have two grandkids, both are in elementary school, and both are, one is one grade behind the other, so I mean, age and whatever. So they, but the school system, there we go, staggers them. One gets on the bus at one time, and then an hour and 15 minutes later, the other one gets on the bus to go to the same freaking school, because they just can't figure it out. They really can't figure it out. It's amazing to me that they can get anything done, actually, because and then I don't like how they teach anyway. I don't think they're all that great. But that's the way it is. So I was off anyway, so therefore I became the person to deal with the grandkids, getting them on the bus and off the bus and all that. So I can't really do anything. It kind of jammed me up. So yeah, that's a thing. It happened. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, absolutely, I'll probably prefer to homeschool them myself, because at least that way I know that they're actually being taught correctly. I know, like, when we were doing homeschooling before, like, the teachers would do the same thing. Even with homeschooling, they would take off on Wednesdays Yeah, it's like, wow, okay, whatever. But when I was teaching them on Wednesdays, because they still have to go to school, the teachers, they got the day off, but the kids still had to go to school for it all, and take these out. So when I was homeschooling, I had to teach them the correct way of doing stuff, um, because the way the teachers were showing them were just absolutely insane. Uh, okay, I gotta wait on that one. Unfortunately, I took it too far. Why? How did I take it too far? Um, but yeah, it's a whole deal. Um, but anyway, back to my original point before I went off on my soapbox there. The grandkids, I have to get up early with them and get them on the bus and get them situated and ready and all that. So I thought them days were done for me. But yeah, now I'm back at it with the grandkiddies. So yeah, when I was up super late, it was well after midnight when I was recording that, and I'm not a young spring chicken anymore. So those late hours, boy, they really catch up to you. And so if I sounded drunk, yeah, I wasn't drunk. I wish I was drunk, but I wasn't drunk. It's just I was up super late trying to get it all done, and finished up and completed and all that. So you guys would have content, and I would get the stuff out. And that's the most important thing, is that you guys are happy. I'm gonna break a leg. Ow! Yeah. Ow! Alright, let's eat a steak while we're walking down. Ooh. That thing took off like a shot. I almost ran off the side. But anyway. So, let's go gather up all this stuff here. Shouldn't be too far away. Let's see. Now, this recording may not be as long as my other recordings that I do. I'm going to cut it down. I am waiting for my grandson to come home. He spent the night with a friend last night, and the friend's grandmother's supposed to bring him home, and she's supposed to call me. And as everyone knows, my phone always rings when I'm recording. So I'm waiting on that. I'm sure it'll be here soon. I know his friend had a game to go to, and he went with him on that. So that should be fun for him. I like when they get out. My granddaughter, she spent a night with one of her friends last weekend, and it's good for them to get out and hang with friends, because them two are wrong way. Yeah, because it gives them other contact other than each other, which is very good, because they always argue and complain and fight with each other, and so yeah, I can't stand that. Don't understand it one bit. Now, if someone out there can explain it to me, please do so. Why on earth, if you hate each other so much, why do you want to spend so much time around each other? They're like stuck at the hip, boy. But they absolutely hate each other. They fight all the time. My son and my daughter, I didn't have that problem when they were growing up, because they didn't get around each other. They didn't want to spend time with each other. My son went one way, my daughter went the other, and everyone was happy afterwards. They barely even talked to each other until they graduated high school, and then it was just in passing as hi and bye and whatever. But I've never understood. Growing up, if I had someone that I didn't really care for, I wouldn't even go around them. I just wouldn't. So I don't know why they prefer to get around each other and fight, but I don't know. Maybe, somebody out there must know the answer to that. If you know, please let me know. Ugh. Alright, so let's get the strip dark oak can go in here. Let's see, this is dark oak. This is all good. So the strip ones can go right in there, so that way I can try to remember them and take them away. I'll use them for fuel. I actually forgot that I had these in here, and I forgot I had that in there. I need that in my freaking life. Okay, where are we at? We're at 15 minutes. Enough time. I should be able to get the rest of that done without any issues. But yeah, I just, I don't know. These are the things that I talk about when I don't have anything else to talk about. But yeah, I love them dearly. They're great kids, but man, oh man, they can get on your nerves. And maybe that's age. I think that's what it is. When my kids were growing up, I was the I was the cool guy. The guy. Okay. Yeah, the one that everyone wanted to be around because I played games with them. No problem whatsoever. I enjoyed playing games with them. But as I got older, I just don't feel like doing all that stuff anymore. It's just weighs on you. I do not have. So I gotta go up the ladders up here. I took the ladders away over there, so I need to go up and over again. Don't know why I took them off, but I did, and I have to face the consequences. But yeah, I used to be able to do all that stuff, and now that I'm older, I can't. Can't move as well. Oh, I know why I did that. Okay. All right. So anyway, they'll be uniform. I wanted to try something different, so I had these at the end pointing up and down instead of over like this. But I think because those are like that, so I need it uniform all the way across. But anyway, I digress. I do. All right, let's get these in here. There we go. All right, get all these out of here. Get out of my. Alright, there we go, and there we go. Good deal. So, yeah, the moral of my story is I'm waiting for a phone call. That's the whole thing. But anyway, so yeah, I want to try to get this done. It looks like it's coming out fairly decent as far as the internet holding out on for me. Which is good. I will still cut it short. I'll go about 20 minutes on this one instead of my typical 30 to 40 minutes. Just because I don't really want the internet to go out, especially if I'm in a precarious spot like shifting to lay something down. Because when you come back, you're not shifting anymore. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't want to fall to my death and not be able to log back in because my internet. That would suck, wouldn't it? That would suck salty balls. Alright, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I guess I gotta set this one up over there. But here is the next section, and then this section over here. Now, what I figure is I will do a two thing like this, going over this way, and then I'll do a 2 going this way to keep it uniform with everything else that I'm doing in here, and then I'll try to figure out something for the middle. I'll see kind of where it all comes in. So this is going to go right there, and this one's going to go right there. So I'll have quite a bit of space in here to try to figure out. One thing I'm thinking of, I don't know if it'll work, But I'm thinking of pushing this wall out one, and that'll give a double space to that one down there. So whoever gets that one, it'll be a little bit extra charge, but you get a double plot essentially. And maybe I can do something where it comes up into a peak, and then I can just have it kind of draping down in the center, like a cascade down, but it's in a peak, like almost like a volcano type thing, or a pyramid. Maybe that'll work. I have no idea. Let me get on here and shift. One thing that I said I didn't want to do, I am doing. Okay, so we're going to run this out. It's a little over 20 minutes right now, so I wanted to kind of get some of this down. Let me get this. So I got the stripped logs cleared out. That's one of the important things that I wanted to do. So that is done. I do need to get back over here and grab them up. I hate wasting supplies, even if I am going to just burn them away. They shouldn't be gone yet, but if they are, they are. It's no big deal. Oh, and one thing, I went out exploring over here, and I found out that my neighbors over here are no longer living over there. So I don't know what happened to them. But they are gone. No one owns that area over there. No one has claimed it up, but it is fixed up. It has the appearance of villager homes, like a village. But it there's different things like a 2-story and stuff like that, where villages just don't have. So can't close. But yeah, it's definitely something that someone built, but then they abandoned for whatever reason. I'll take these and I'll head back home with those and my dirt. Okay. Oh, and I did that one. I put in my home so I can just hit that. I did the quest. By the way, that was difficult. The 10 creepers, punch 10 creepers in the face until they die. That was more difficult than what I thought it would be. I hear a tractor coming down the road, and I hear it from far away, so that means it's super, super loud. Really? Good grief, guys. Okay, now I gotta catch 10 tropical fish. That won't be too hard. That's fairly easy to do, so hopefully I can get back on a little bit later and I will accomplish that. But yeah, until next time, guys, pound that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. And always remember to enjoy everything that you do. If you don't, there's no point in doing it. I'll see you on the flip side.